Hello everyone, welcome to our first video of 2022. My name is Keith Hayes for W.K.R.H 12 Productions. We have some custom cars that we built in the month of January. Yeah, we made quite a few. Not too many, but not too many as I would like to. But we're also picking up in the custom vehicles and stuff that I'm doing. We're also picking up in the bit in where I work at, and business picking up. Other things are picking up personally. So just trying to keep up. Good job of keeping up. So far I'm hanging in there. I hope you are too. Now, without further ado, let's give you some of the customs from this month in January. Try to do this every month at least. Let you know what I build, all the builds that we did, and throughout each and every month. So the next year we'll fly by it. When we do the end of the year customs around here, we'll fly by it. Everything should be good to go. We'll start off with our fictional police department, Monroe County Police Department. This is the Ford Mustang, made by Hot Wheels, and it's done tremendously well. The decals that we put on there, outstanding. Good details and designs. This was a $1 car. I think it was 99 cents when we bought it. Maybe probably 89 cents. They probably did a sale on it. But we got this car, and then we just had a chance to spruce it up into a Monroe County police vehicle for your viewing pleasure. All these vehicles was made in January 2022, with the exception of one vehicle was made just before we filmed this video. So I thought I'd get ahead of the game and try to give you all the customs that I did this month before I start storing them or selling them, or getting to a point where I can or add to my collection. Get to a point where I can play with them. Get a chance to do that. That was that one. We added a Beaufort County, South Carolina Dodge Charger. Added to the fleet. Now this will be the second one we've added to the fleet with the with the Beaufort County, South Carolina Sheriff's Department. Looks good in this detail. We made one just like this, and so we have a sister. So this is the sister one here. What we're going to try to do is every fleet we have, we're going to try to at least make a pair of vehicles. That way to add, that way it'd be a fleet of those vehicles. We'll try to custom make at least 2 vehicles. That's the goal when we make a certain department. Sometimes if we sell one and we ship it, we try to keep one for ourselves. Try to. It's been a good task. It's been a daunting task as well, but we've been able to get that done. We made these decals. We made these decals just to install to the vehicle. It looks very, very well done. Proud of myself for these decals, because I've been in and out of doing the decals. And as of late, I've been using vendors decals on this one. Yeah, did everything to the T. Now I don't think they had a unit. Yeah, they did have a unit number on that, and they put it on these vehicles. That's the Beaufort County Sheriff's Department, done in January. Very well done. And like I say, I think we've made this year just to build certain custom units along the way. The next one's the North Carolina State Trooper Dodge Charger. Decals made by Rhonda Corelli from Police Decal Shop. Thank you, Rhonda. Finally reached the North Carolina, South Carolina region. Proud of you. Go girl with these decals. These have been outstanding. we've had to work, we've had to trim around this Hot Wheels car. But we still was able to fit it and get it very well tailored. Kind of had to cut this in half, cut this part and this part, and then put it on there separately. But it still worked out tremendously well to give that look. Now that we did it, we just cut it and then put it on there piecewise on a Hot Wheels or Matchbox vehicle. You might have to do it on those vehicles. When you're doing a green light vehicles, you won't have to cut it. Just line it up. Just line it up properly if you install one yourself, or you have installed one yourself. That's where you if you install one yourself and put it on the green light, you put it on there straight up. There's your state trooper on the back. And a detailed design, well done. We're starting putting label tape, unit numbers on the label tape, and that's a temporary measure until we get one custom made, and until we custom make our unit numbers and stuff, and that installed them on the vehicle. But it just comes out but using the label tape comes out much better, much more professional looking, and it stays on there. It doesn't have that flimsy, they flap it out on the top and everything else. Nicely done. Nicely done. The Alaska State Trooper. Alaska State Troopers vehicle. The decals made by Rhonda Corelli of the Police Decal Shop as well. Thank you once again. Put it on the vehicle. Painted the hood. Yeah. Don't have that professional look, but it's glossy enough. It'll get through. He'll do the job. And there's the other side. And there's the back. Nicely done. Nicely done. All of this made in January. This will be added to the fleet. I don't know. I think we did one with the. Yeah, I think we did another one with the Police Interceptor utility. We did both, so we have two Police Interceptor utilities. But it's going to be joining in with the larger fleet of Alaska State Troopers units of vehicles, their vehicles in their fleet, joining that fleet. Anyway, the Nebraska State Trooper. This is a beautiful thing, and we got this off of Dodge. The decals came from Rhonda Corelli from Police Decal Shop. Thank you once again, Rhonda. I'll be thanking you a lot, because I think most of these are yours. Most of these that we did the custom works on was from your decals, came from you personally. They make good. They do a great job in printing white and white images on there, and just really make it easy for us to install in these vehicles. It's just great, outstanding job here. And we did due diligence on a Dodge Charger, plain Black Bandit Dodge Charger, green light version, and put the light bar on it, along with the temporary unit number. The bumper, the push bar should be right here. The push bar was done 3D printed. 3D printed. We painted it black. You might see a tinge of red on it with the filament, but that's what we put on there. Not too shabby, but not fancy. Fancy but not spectacular, but good enough for the job that we was looking for it to do. There we go. And there's your designs on the back. So nice. Made it twice. bumper too. So nice, we made it twice. Nicely done. Still trying to get used to this camera here, and I've had it for about a year almost. Still work in progress. But when you don't use this every day, you know, that's unique. But use it enough. Try to give you the best content of what we do. Nicely done. Thank you, Rhonda, for these. Like I said, we're gonna be thanking you a lot. Hold on a second. We got even more stuff from her and what we've been able to do. The Chicago Police. This one was their recent design for the sport police interceptor utility vehicles of the Chicago Police. We've had Chicago Police vehicles, but we did not have the usual design. We've been getting these Chicago Police units previously, the ones that we build. You know, we've been getting them off of video game images that we saw in video games, and we try to impersonate those vehicles. Nicely done on the Chicago Police. Thank you, Rhonda, for the decals. Police Decal Shop. We installed them. Didn't put the unit number on. Yeah, we did. We did put the unit number on there. We did have one there. We did have that unit number available. Nicely done. We added this to the fleet. This was a blank green light Ford Police Interceptor utility vehicle, 2020, I believe. And then we added that to the fleet, and then we added the basic. We didn't have a basic one other than the pickup truck. We had the Dodge Ram pickup truck with the trailer on it, with the Chicago Police trailer on it for the horses. So other than that, we didn't have much else. So I decided to make one. Yeah, let's go ahead and make one before we run out of these sport police interceptor utility vehicles from Greenlight. Yeah, put it on here and get the designs just right. It looks good. This is Rhonda's design as well, decals as well. Thank you once again. So Rhonda in the Police Decal Shop. She does an awesome job with these things. They fit right in. Just lovely. We'll probably use other vendors as well. We'll definitely give you props and pop and everything else to get it going as well. And that'll be our goal going into the new year. Oh, by the way, we made a pair of these as well. Right there. Made a pair of these. Yeah, made a pair of these. So that and the newest decal, or at least one of their most recent decals. I don't think they eliminated these decals altogether. I think they're still going to be on these vehicles. It's just so distinctive. It's just like the checkered look on their hats. It's just so distinctive. You know who they are. And when you look at these vehicles, you know who they are. You look at that new design vehicle I showed you. They don't know who they are. But it only fits one vehicle. That design only fits the Police Interceptor utilities. Not too many other vehicles in that regard. But that's what we have. We have two of these. All these are going to be added to the fleet that are growing, and we're keeping the ones that we have that have the video game designs on it. I'll show you that. I'll show you that in future videos, because I gotta look for them. But they're there. We had them. We took pictures of them. And if you watch our Facebook page and groups, we'll have them. Yeah, you might be able to see them. At least one of them. At least one vehicle in our design. The next one is the. Let me see. This is the Dodge Ram 4x4. Kind of just looking at the pickup truck right now. Yeah, Chevy Silverado, excuse me. Chevy Silverado pickup truck. 4x4 for the Ohio State Highway Patrol. I said it right. The Ohio State Highway Patrol. Looking good. Love it. They don't have this on the fleet that I can recall. But it's there. Don't care. We put it on there. It fit. We like the color scheme is the reason why we went ahead and installed the Ohio State Highway Patrol decals on here, made by Ron Decals. Thank you again. Thank you again, Rhonda, Police Decal Shops. And just look at it. It just looks good. I like the color scheme. This is probably the best, closest color scheme we've been able to establish from all the vehicles that we have from the Ohio State Highway Patrol. So it looked good when we put it on there. Ironically, put it on there. And and just to tick off the masses, we made two. Yeah, take that, critics. This would get me back on saying the Ohio State Highway Patrol. Now we made it. We made it professional, and we put it on pickup trucks. Hey, you're gonna need it out there for where you're at with the inclement weather that y'all have. Y'all need a 4x4 as well. Why not? And put them up there. Get them good in service. Like I said, it was there. We put it there. Don't care. But it looks good. Looks very professional, and a very good unit. You know, a very good vehicle for a very good unit in the Ohio State Highway Patrol. Sweet. If I'm going too fast, just pause the video when you get a chance. I don't think that's necessary, but you know, just in case. This is one of the few that's not, you know, that's from another vendor. Bill Bozo, thank you, Bill Bozo Decals. Thank you very much. We kind of tested it out on this Police Interceptor utility vehicle. Why? Because it was a different 2016. This was a 2016 green light Police Interceptor utility vehicle. Just want to make sure it fit well. It did. You know, might have to trim it a little. We had to trim it a little bit on the decals around the wheel well, but it worked out well. It fit well. It fit better. And everything just came out great, especially in the back. The license plate is probably ours. It's not a real, it may not be the real city license plate. Yeah. There you go. Nicely done. Don't have anything in the top, but we did put a label tape with the unit number for our purposes. That's all. Nothing else. It's one of the few. Also, another of the few. We added the Florida Highway Patrol. Let me see. What vehicle is this? Excuse me for a moment. Yeah. 2017 Ford F-150 vehicle. We had two of these. We actually have two of these now. Two of these pickup trucks that we made for the Florida Highway Patrol. Looks good, and that's added to the massive, starting to be a massive fleet that we already have for the Florida Highway Patrol that we have now. Nicely done. Those chevrons has been giving us some issues, but still very, very effective. Very, very effective. But nicely done. We'll work on those chevrons. We've been up and down with those, but everything else looks good. Very well done. Painted top. Just nicely done all the way around. Like I said, we paired it up with another vehicle. I don't have the other vehicle. I don't have the other vehicle immediately with me, but trust me, you'll see it in the fleet with all these pictures. If you look at my many pages of stuff that I have, Facebook groups, Instagram. I don't know if it's on Instagram. I don't think we updated our Instagram this year. Yet another thing we have to do to add to the busy schedule. But if you don't see it, you'll see it eventually. The Florida Highway Patrol Ford F-150. This is the Chevy Tahoe Arizona State Trooper. There will be a future video on how to put this on here, but at this point in time, this is by Rhonda Curley at the police decal shop, because this was coming up short of the wheel well, but we used the previous. This decal was previously. She recently made adjustments to put it on the, to make it big enough to reach the wheel well on this one. But this was one of those that was coming up just short of the wheel well on this Tahoe, because these Tahoes are a little bit bigger than we thought, and a little bit to the point where these decals was just out of reach. And we put an extension piece, which was just a background piece that we kit bashed off another decal that we made for another vehicle, and we were able to piece it together and put one on there and install that piece on there and just overlapped it. If I didn't tell you that, you probably wouldn't know. You probably would have known. Would not have known. And then we put everything on. Then we did the back. Chevron. Rhonda did a great job with these decals, I'm telling you. We kit bashed it a little bit to, to help out on the sides. That was help out on that side and this side. But like I said, if you might see it a little bit and see where it's concealed at. Yeah, you wouldn't. But if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't have known. That's a good thing about custom. We tell you what it's like and what it looks like, but what it's going to look like. But we may do a video just to show you what we did and how we went about doing it on this Arizona State Troopers. I think we're going to be doing more of these vehicles. I love these vehicles. Love the way it's doing. I love the way it looks. It shows out well on this type of vehicle, and it's just flat out good. We're gonna add more to it, but we're also going to look at the previous Arizona State Police design and actually get that, and actually do those too and add them to the fleet. That's going to be growing. The Nevada State Police fleet has been growing, but the Arizona State Police has been, mainly kind of left out, but it's getting there. It's catching up. Thank you once again, Rhonda and Police Decal Shop. Last but not least, we made a design recently for the Montana Highway Patrol. This is Police Decal Shop's design as well. Thank you, Rhonda. And this one looks real good. We could stand to move the trooper up a little bit on the right of the wheel well, but if we did put it right at the base of the wheel well, you wouldn't see it. You wouldn't see it too well. But it's nice and done and good. And we cut close to the edge on these designs. One thing about these designs, we cut close to the edge and we pieced it. We cut it all down to piece it together so it could fit properly on a Hot Wheels car, Matchbox car, excuse me. Hot Wheels and Matchbox car. We also put a bumper, 3D printed the push bar, made the light bar, and kind of tailored it up to get it to where it's at right now. This is the back of the vehicle. Looks darn good, yeah. With the chevrons and stuff. That's their chevrons. It looks just tremendous. I see more of these in the future. And maybe in Dodge Charger formats. And that looks real good though. Nicely done. Now we have a tendency to cut very close to the image when we pieced it all. When we cut it down and pieced it all together, and we kind of messed up on how this was shaped around here. Still managed to do that. And the tip, and a little tip of advice: when you cut it, when you cut that line, if you do cut it, if you do separate this from the line, if you separate that from the line, you install it and you install these separately because you're doing this on a Hot Wheels or Matchbox car. Don't cut too close to these lines, because if you give yourself a little bit of a wide, make these things a little bit wider, and cut them not too far in, just cut them, but not too far in. If you cut them, the more you cut them in, the more stringy it gets, and then it's hard to put them on there. Just cut it a little wide. Just cut it a little wide on each side, and give yourself an opportunity when you install it to put it on there better and apply it better. It took the longest for us to get these on there, and then on the other side we kind of said, oh, let's widen. Let's not cut it too close on these lines. So we did. We did it, and we did a better job on this one. You couldn't tell if we didn't tell you, but it looks good. And got the trooper on the windshield. I don't know if we can get there. I don't know if you can see it good, but trust, there you go. That might be the best angle. But trust us, it's there. It is there. And that is a good view of the Montana State Police as you see our studio, showcase studio. And we're trying to get it in there. Nicely done. Outstanding job. And that's it. That's it for our January builds. We did let me see. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 vehicles. We did 14 vehicles on this thing. For the month of January. Not too bad. Not too bad. And they're all custom made. Not too bad at all. 14 or 15. I don't know if I count this vehicle or not. Give or take one. Montana Highway Patrol, the last vehicle you saw here, was the only one that was made in February. Everything else, all the other 14 vehicles was made in January. So this was the one made in February. You might see it again. Yeah, and it's probably worth seeing again too. It looks very good. Well, there you have it. January builds. That's our update for January of 2022. Try to do this on a monthly basis. Just remind me, because it's more about reminding me than anything else. You have so many things going on. It'd be like, whoa. And then February is a short month as well. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Do anything that you enjoy, but most of all, enjoy these videos that I'm presenting to you. And I just hope you do enjoy it and take it for what it's worth. We're just trying to make the best possible. We're trying to make the vehicles to honor our best, to honor the nation's best police departments and state troopers and other units, fire departments and first responders all around. We're trying to do our best to salute them in the best way possible. This is the way to go it. This is the way to do it. And we present, we try to present these to you in honor and saluting our nation's best, serving the communities, the states, and the areas that they represent. Yeah, and we thank you. Thank you for all your service, and thank you for all you do. That's it. From one service member to another, y'all take care. Salute to each and every one of you. Have a great year. Yeah, I hope it's gotten off to a good start. If not, it will get there. Just keep at it. Okay. Just keep at it. Thank you for watching WKRH 12 Productions. I'm Keith. Y'all take care. We'll see you on the next one.